Have you ever wondered if time is even real? What if I told you that time, as we know it, was an invention, a story we crafted to make sense of the cosmos and our place within it? This is the story you were never told. Long before clocks and calendars, humanity lived by a different rhythm. Our ancestors didn't measure minutes or hours. They moved with the sun's journey across the sky, the moon's graceful cycle, and the steady turning of the seasons. Time wasn't a line to be followed, but a circle to be lived. They saw it in the blossom that became a fruit, the tide that ebbed and flowed, the child that grew into an elder. This was nature's clock, a sacred, living pulse. The shift began with agriculture. As we settled, planting and harvesting became our lifeblood. We needed to predict the floods of the Nile, the arrival of the monsoons. So we looked to the stars. The ancient Egyptians, around 3500 BC, were among the first to formalize this. They noticed the star Sirius would rise just before the Nile's annual flood. This observation gave birth to the first 365-day calendar. It was a tool for survival, a way to align with the cosmic order for a bountiful harvest. The Sumerians in Mesopotamia gave us the next piece of the puzzle. Obsessed with patterns, they used a base 60 counting system, which we inherited for our minutes and seconds. Why 60? It was a highly divisible, almost magical number to them. They divided the day and night into 12 periods each, creating the 24-hour day. Suddenly, the seamless flow of existence was being sliced into manageable, predictable units. But it was the mechanical clock, emerging in medieval Europe, that truly changed everything. Time was no longer just about the sun or the seasons. It became a ticking machine, a force outside of us that dictated when to work, when to pray, when to rest. The Industrial Revolution weaponized it. Factory bells and whistles replaced the rooster's crow. Time became money. Efficiency became king. We were no longer living in time. We were racing against it. Think about it. We stress about deadlines. We mourn the past. We worry about the future. We've become prisoners of a system we ourselves created. We fill our calendars, schedule our joy, and measure our lives in increments, often forgetting to simply live the moment we are in. Physicists like Einstein even challenged the very notion of a universal, constant time with his theory of relativity, showing that time is not absolute but can stretch and shrink depending on speed and gravity. So, who invented time? We did, all of us. We built it, piece by piece, out of a need for order, for prediction, for control. But perhaps the most profound secret is that the ultimate power over time still rests within you. The past is a memory, the future is a dream. The only reality you will ever experience is the eternal now. Time doesn't exist outside of you. You are the one who gives meaning to every moment. What if we learned to step out of the ticking clock and back into the sacred rhythm of our own breath, our own heartbeat? What if we rediscovered the timelessness of a sunset, a deep conversation, or a moment of pure, unadulterated joy? If this message resonated with you, subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments below. How do you experience time? Thank you for watching.